What's up, everybody? I'm back once again with another video. Today I got a little bit of Destiny gameplay going for you guys, and while that's going for you, I hope you do enjoy it. But I decided to talk a little bit about the beta itself, what I saw, how I felt. Since the beta's done, we won't be seeing any more like gameplay wise that we can actually get our hands on now, since the beta's done, and we won't be seeing anything really until it comes out on September. So I decided to give a little quick talk about it, what I saw, what I liked, what I just didn't like, which there isn't very much. I really enjoyed the game, and as far as a beta goes, the beta played very good. It was very stable, which I was really surprised. If y'all saw my last video that I did for the beta, I was really surprised. I was really taken by surprise when I saw just how clean and how smooth everything running for something that was labeled as a beta. It didn't feel like a beta, it didn't play like a beta, it played almost like a demo. It was running so good. I've heard people having some issues from not being able to connect to a network, or the game crashing, or just random odds and ends like that, but I never did experience it. When I got into a game, I got into the lobby immediately, started playing, had no issues. Didn't have anything as terms of frames dropping, no texture popping. It was really just surprising, and that really, like I said, it really took me by surprise, because I was really skeptic about how this game was playing, because this game, the second that it was announced, it was just bombarded the hype train, basically, because people were so just taken by it, just what they were planning to offer, and normally that doesn't really mean anything. It normally actually can be very bad, because people can get on this train and they can be expecting things, and then when the game comes out, or something that resembles the game, or like a beta comes out, and people are just off-putting about it, but it really didn't. It really had this very true to heart. Like, they definitely said they were what they were advertising, what this game was going to be, and this beta showed it. It really did show it. It didn't show all of it, so I'm going to try to keep myself in reserve, because it's, like I said, it's a beta. We only got very little details. We only played maybe a few minutes, well, a few hours in total of the campaign-wise. Then everything else was left to you in free roam, exploring, which was really cool. Just showed you how beautiful the maps were. That was one thing, and just what they were planning to offer. And then there was some things that I didn't like in the beta. Like, I didn't like how the skills were basically. They were basically on a railed system, which means you didn't have to really plan out anything. You just played, got your XP. You did have some choices, like when you start getting things unlocked, you can have some simple choices, such as your armor. You can have either very tough armor, or you can actually have a faster recovery rate, plus with the fact of what gear that you're wearing. And that's okay. I was really hoping for something more complex, something that you could, like, okay, I don't want this skill, I'll start working towards these skills, but it's okay. It's very entry level when it comes to that old MMO kind of aspect that they were saying the game was going to be based on. And it may change. I mean, because the game isn't due out until September, and seeing how well the beta looked and how well it played, they can just spend the rest of the time now fine-tuning. And we don't even know when the beta, or what version of this game that we're playing. This could be something that they built months ago before they decided to release to the public. So they could be already having something changed when the game comes out, because that's something that I was told, because the people who were playing the alpha said that they did make some changes from alpha to beta. I've heard that people made some complaints about some voice acting, which really doesn't bother me, as long as it kind of looks good and feels good, and it's not like something completely like destroying, because voice acting is a key part in any game. If it's not too bad, then I'm not too upset with it. To me, it was really good. And then people that I played with that were both played in the beta, and people that were new like me, they did say that they had made some changes. And the small changes that were made, I couldn't comment on them, because like I said, I wasn't in the alpha. I didn't get the chance to be in part of the alpha. Really wish I did, because I would really like to see what kind of changes that they made from alpha to beta for myself, so I can make a honest and true opinion on them. And that's basically what all this is. It's my opinion, and in my opinion, I had a great flawless experience. And it was really nice to see that, because ever since that these consoles have been released that are tied to the internet, games have been coming out with day one patches and stuff like that, things that, you know, you try to, you know, find and get these issues solved, you know, before the game is released. And with these consoles and games being tied in like that, and I was expecting probably to get into this game and be tons of issues, but no, it wasn't. It played great. It played smooth. You know, like I said, I have very little negative towards it. I mean, like I said, one of the big things I didn't like was I really wanted more control of the skills that I was accruing and how they worked, so I could understand them more and have a little bit of a trial and error experience. Because that's one thing I like about an MMO game. It's not the fact that they're just incredibly fun to play, it's that trial and error experience. Because, you know, you try and you try and you try, and then you fail and you fail and you fail. You know, it frustrates me, and I like kind of being frustrated in a good way, because then when I finally get what I'm trying to do and I finally understand it, I feel with some sort of, you know, accomplishment, and I really do enjoy that. And it does offer something like that, you know, because you do have some choices once you get skills unlocked. I just wish there were more of them. You know, you do have more character skills, you do have weapon skills, but, you know, I just wish I had more control and more options. And just another thing that I felt that was kind of, you know, concerning, I should say, to me, was the leveling system, how it works. You know, in the beta we were only capped to level 8, and it didn't take me very long to get to level 8. I was there within a matter of a few hours, but I didn't change characters because I really wanted to max out the character tree as far as I could while I had the chance to play it. And we know we kind of got a baseline. I haven't read anything, so don't take my word for this, but when the game was out, we did get a few weapons, excuse me, that were on a higher level, and I picked up weapons that were within the 20 points, like 20 levels, and I couldn't find anything else above that. So I'm assuming that the game is going to be capped at you know, a level 20. Excuse me, words, they're hard today for some reason. But, you know, and that kind of concerns me, because I wanted, you know, I wanted more levels, more cool guns, because there's a lot of interesting guns between the way they look and how they operate. I've heard a great, you know, kind of, you know, comment I heard once that the game is really based, how the game is really based, it's like, I guess, that Borderlands kind of feel with the crazy guns and the leveling and the kind of skill management system that they have, but yet though it has that fun, kind of competitive gameplay like it was in Halo. And everybody knows Halo, the multiplayer in Halo is by far some of the funnest first-person shooting kind of online system that they have. It kind of adds that arcadey fun. You can just have fun with, enjoy, play, kick back, laugh with some friends, and that's really what it really, you know, is based on. And I really did enjoy that, because that's something that we were doing with my friends when we were playing, is that we were playing and having fun, just making jokes, you know, kick back and relaxing, and I like that. And that's one thing that's really making me want to play this game even more, is because we were just sitting there having fun. We weren't getting frustrated. We were just chilling out, having a good time, and I really enjoyed it, and they really enjoyed it. They have already made pre-orders. I've pre-ordered the game, you know, back when the game was first announced, because I kind of figured that it was going to be a good game, but I had my fingers crossed just in case, basically. And with that, you know, it really did help me settle my mind because of this beta, how well it played. And Bungie basically knew it. They knew that they were going to make a very interesting and in-depth game, because they were basically just getting as many people into this beta as they possibly could get. And it was really calming to see that. But that's it for me, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, comments, just ask. I do my best to answer. And I hope to see you guys in the next one, and please take care.